Hi everyone, so today we're going to be talking about magnesium. Magnesium is such an important vitamin, and oftentimes we lack magnesium, and this is usually due to the fact that our soil doesn't have enough magnesium rich, it's not in a magnesium rich environment, and so it's really important to figure out if you need magnesium. And today I'm going to talk about some of the common signs of a magnesium deficiency, food sources of magnesium, and how to choose the right magnesium for you in terms of the different forms of magnesium. Okay, so first thing is what magnesium is used for. So commonly, what we use magnesium for predominantly in practice is PMS is one of the biggest ones because it actually helps to calm the muscles down. And um, additional to that is like cramping, right? And if there's lots of pain associated to periods, it can actually really help with cramping as well. Headaches is another one, so pain associated with headache or like tension headaches, constipation. So, again, all of these are helping to calm and relax the smooth muscle. It's also been shown to help with insulin resistance and blood sugar management and can actually help to promote restful sleep. So, one of the things that it also helps with is calming the nervous system down. So, if there's some anxiety, it can be helpful for that. There's so many other like areas where magnesium is good for because it's used in so many different reactions in the body. So, it's actually really important to, maybe take some magnesium depending on if you have some of these areas that could need some support. Um, so, who can benefit from magnesium? If you're having or eating a diet that's low in vegetables, it can actually be good to take some magnesium. There can be some drugs that can actually deplete magnesium as well, especially proton pump inhibitors. And if you're experiencing muscle cramps or twitching or chronic headaches, pains, things like that, it can be helpful in those situations. So, some common food sources of magnesium include nuts, especially Brazil nuts and almonds. Also, seeds, so like pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, flax seeds. These are all good sources of magnesium. And then also green leafy vegetables, especially spinach. And let's talk a little bit about what can actually cause a magnesium deficiency. One of the biggest ones is stress. So if you have lots of stress or anxiety, that can actually deplete the magnesium in your body. So it could be important to consider a magnesium at that point. Also, poor diet, and like I talked about, magnesium in the soil in our soil can actually be quite low, so that can prevent us from getting the nutrients we need in the food that we're actually eating. If you have celiac disease or inflammation in your gut, suffer from poor absorption issues, that can also cause a magnesium deficiency. And like I said, medications such as proton pump inhibitors, but also ACE inhibitors, antibiotics, and then also diuretics. So let's talk a little bit about the different types of magnesium. So there's a few types, and sometimes it can be really confusing because there's so many different types of supplements out there for magnesium. So I'm going to break it down into three types. So the first one is magnesium bisglycinate. This is a type of magnesium that actually has some glycine associated to the actual magnesium. It actually has really good bioavailability and doesn't cause loose stools. And it's commonly used for anxiety, stress, insomnia, those types of issues. The second one is magnesium citrate. So, the citrate form of magnesium is actually really great for somebody who's experiencing constipation because citrate form of magnesium has a really good bioavailability and it also really helps with constipation. So, if you're not experiencing constipation, maybe a type of magnesium that would be better is a bisglycinate form of magnesium. And then we have other forms of magnesium, such as magnesium oxide, carbonate, chloride, and hydroxide. So these are inorganic salts of magnesium, and they're actually really inexpensive, but they're really useful as a laxative. But however, they have poor bioavailability, and they're kind of least optimal as a supplement. So yeah, those are the different types of magnesium. Typical dosing for magnesium in adults is typically around 150 milligrams to 300 milligrams, but it depends on the person, and this is always something and you should talk about with your doctor before taking any type of magnesium, because it can cause loose stools depending on the patient and the dose. So it's really important to get an opinion before you start any magnesium. Other side effects can include bloating, upset stomach, nausea, things like that. So always talk to your doctor before taking any supplements or changing anything in your supplement regimen. Hope this was helpful, and if you have any questions, just drop them into the comments. Take care.